Hi, everybody. I'm Katie Couric, and welcome to First Look. This is my friend Chris Dinan, and Chris and I were just going over the show. He's a frequent guest of First Look. Hasn't been on for a while, though, and he's a little embarrassed because he hasn't shaved, but I like the scruffy look.
Well, if I knew, I would have done something.
You're just trying to copy Dan Abrams on MSN. Yeah, I was going to say, on MSNBC.
Oh, great. My mother's going to see this.
No, sorry. All right, so obviously we're continuing to follow the story about the U.S. attorneys. We've got some other interesting stories, though. We've got Alan Pizzi in Iraq. Can you tell us briefly what that story is, and succinctly, por favor?
Sure. It's a very interesting story about how the U.S., in an effort to combat al-Qaeda in Anbar province, which is the deadliest place for American soldiers, is arming Sunni insurgents who are going out and then fighting the al-Qaeda influence. So it's a way of having a kind of proxy fight in which we hope that we can level the playing field and get American soldiers out.
All right. So well done and quite succinct. You're like Spark Notes. I had Cliff Notes and Monarch Notes, but my daughter uses Spark Notes. Sparks? Have you all heard of those?
I just wrote it all in my hand.
Yeah, good. Oh, excellent. Also, we're doing a piece on Rudy Giuliani and the firefighters. I did a piece for 60 Minutes this fall about smoke inhalation and how sick many of the workers who were on the pile became, including firefighters. And there's kind of a row between Rudy and the firefighters as a result of this. And he decided not to show up at their big convention, right?
Right. There's a convention in Washington, D.C., and all of the leading political candidates for president are there, except for him. So the real question is why, and will that have some influence on the campaign?
Okay. And finally, we're ending with a piece about colon cancer, which is a cause that is near and dear to my heart. And we're really profiling a 53-year-old woman whose mother is not doing well. She was diagnosed with colon cancer when she was 75. She had a relapse and is in hospice right now, but this woman decided, it's time for me to get screened. So this piece really is all about the process, what you go through to get a colonoscopy, how you pay for it, how many states are now mandating insurance companies cover screening colonoscopies, and hopefully it will encourage some people to talk to their doctors and get screened. It's my part of my continuing effort to decrease the mortality rate from colorectal cancer, which is something that I care deeply about. So if people need to find out more about colonoscopies, they are welcome to go to our website. Anyway, but that does it for us. Thank you, Chris. It was fun doing First Look with you. It's been a while.
I know, it's fun.
All right. Anyway, hope you guys watch tonight, the CBS Evening News, and we'll see you later.